Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you're with me today for a brand new video on a topic that I don't think we've ever really gotten into on my channel, but it is very relevant for me. I know it's going to be very relevant for a lot of you. I am now well into my 40s. I'm going to turn 42 really soon, and there's something really special about your 40s. I think I'm the most confident I've ever been. I feel really good about who I am and where I'm at in life, but your body sometimes tries to pump the brakes and say, whoa, wait a minute. Don't you go getting all big-headed and don't you go feeling like you got it all figured out, because there's some things coming that you don't know about. So we're gonna talk about some supplements and some things that can help with all of that. We've got a great sponsor for today's video, so let me tell you more. So our sponsor for today's video is Womaness, and they are a brand that believes in aging well for women, which I kind of love, because when we talk about aging, sometimes it has a really negative connotation. And when we say aging well, I just feel like it gives you context for realizing that in the aging process, you're really getting the chance to carve out your own path and live your best life on whatever terms you want to. And so their products are really designed to help women in this stage of life that might be going through perimenopause, menopause, or just different things that happen to your body when you start to age that maybe you weren't expecting, maybe you didn't know how to deal with. I don't think anybody ever really sits down and says, hey, did you know that when you turn 40, there is a laundry list of things that are gonna start happening and you're not gonna be prepared for them, and you're not even gonna know what the heck is going on until you're so deep in it that you're about to pull your hair out. I think a lot of women go through that and experience that, and it takes you by surprise. So I have a just goodie bag of all kinds of things from Womaness that we're gonna go through and talk about, but they are launching in Walmart stores and on Walmart.com, and I love that because it means it's gonna be very accessible to everyone. It's gonna make it really easy to get your hands on the products. So let's take a deep dive into some of the things that they sent me. A lot of you know, if you've been here for a while, I have lost about 180 pounds or so. It's been over a couple of years' time. It's through GLP-1 medications. There's no no secret sauce or anything like that other than the secret sauce and the medication. And the great thing about losing that much weight, of course, is that, my labs look really good. I am doing really well as far as the bigger picture of my health. But losing a lot of weight is oddly hard on your body. There are some things that your body goes, whoa, what are we doing here? And it kind of freaks out and tries to, hold on to things and compensate. And so hair loss has been a huge thing for me. Just the overall state of my hair has been kind of difficult. And so this is just, I think, a product that I'm really going to enjoy. Active Glow is the name. So box looks like this, bottle looks like this. And this is designed to support not just hair, skin, and nails. It does have biotin in it, but it helps with your joint and muscle health, which again, really important to me after going through that much weight loss. And then your inflammatory balance, also really important to me. So this is the product that I was most interested in. This is where I wanted to start. I kind of have a personal policy. This is just a me thing. If I'm going to be taking new supplements or anything like that, I really like to go one at a time so that I can see how it makes me feel, make sure that it agrees with my body, and kind of see where I'm at with it before I add in anything else. That's just how I like to do it. That way I kind of know, is this working? Is it making me feel worse, making me feel better? So this is where I'm starting with my Womaness products, and so far it's been great. And what I really love is that on the box and on the bottle and on the website, everywhere you look, as far as Womaness goes, they are very transparent about what is in their products, how they are sourcing things, the testing, all of it is out there for you to see, because they want you to know that their products are clean, the ingredients are good, and so they have it everywhere for you to review. But just as a quick recap, free of added hormones, there's no estrogen or anything like that in any of this. Soy-free, cruelty-free, vegan, dermatologist and allergy tested. I believe their products are also nut-free. So good stuff in here. Let's get into some more. The next product that I plan on incorporating into my daily routine from Womaness is this one right here called Let Me Sleep. And Lord, yes, please let me sleep, because I am telling you, there is something that has shifted, especially I feel like in my 40s, where my quality of sleep is not what it used to be. It's harder to get asleep and it's harder to stay asleep. So this one is up next for me. This is what I'm gonna try incorporating and adding in probably in the next week or so, I would say. With products like this, I'll admit I'm very hesitant and skeptical sometimes of taking something that's supposed to help you sleep, because I have young kids. I have to get up and help them get ready for school. I do not want to feel like super groggy in the morning. I do not want that feeling of like, oh my gosh, I can't wake up. That does not work for me. I have got to get up and be on. So this has a blend of magnesium, an amino acid called GABA, chamomile extract, and then a microactive melatonin. And what's interesting to me is there's 3 milligrams of that in here, which to me feels like a nice safe place where I am not going to be overly groggy and tired. That was one thing I really liked about this. And the microactive melatonin is actually an extended release. So the idea is that you will get asleep and you will stay asleep. It releases more slowly. So I have really high hopes for this. I'm excited to try it. If you have been struggling with sleep, this might be for you too. I don't know what it is, but this old body of mine at night, for as tired as it can be, it's like, nope, we're gonna stay up and we're gonna ponder things. We're gonna contemplate, we're gonna figure out the meaning of life. And then once I do get to sleep, I'll wake up and be like, what's going on? Like, I'll check my phone and be like, it's only 2 in the morning. I could have sworn it was almost 6. And you know, that'll happen sometimes 2 or 3 more times. So fingers crossed, this really will let me sleep. Next up, we have a product called Me.No.Pause. And this is, I think, something that could be really fantastic for a lot of different things. Now, one of the things it does help with is hot flashes and night sweats. I don't have that particular issue. I'm always cold most of the time. Again, I know this will change. I know it's coming, but it does help with that. The other thing though, memory and focus. And that is something that I have noticed a really big difference in going into my 40s. Was it just felt like getting on task, staying on task, really having that hyper focus that I had in my 20s and even my 30s. I mean, I did grad school in my 30s, and I would sit there and write and do, my research and, all of these things. And now I'm like, if I had to do that, I don't know how I would get it done, because my brain just ping pongs around. So I'm really interested in that part of this. And then it also helps with, it says sex drive and more. Not sure what the and more part is particularly, but listen, whatever is encompassed in all of that is going to be pretty important. So this does have some ingredients that I will probably try to butcher, as it comes out of my mouth, but ashwagandha is one that's in a lot of different products, so that's an easy one to recognize. Baconize, kind of reminds me of the word bacon. And then pycnogenol. So this is a pine bark extract that supports healthy blood circulation to help manage hot flashes and night sweats and promote better sleep without impacting your hormone levels, because remember, none of this stuff has hormones in it. So I think that this is going to be an interesting product to try, especially with the memory and the focus, because the number of times that I walk into a room holding the thing I'm looking for is comical. Let me know down in the comments if you can relate. Last up, we have a few different cream and lotion type products that we're gonna go over. The first one is called The Works, and this is just an all over sort of smoothing body cream to help hydrate and tone crepey skin. So this is one I'm definitely interested in, because I got plenty of that, especially getting older, especially after weight loss. So, anything I can do to give my skin a little boost. It's drier than it's ever been from, head to toe. So I think this is gonna be a really good one to try. Now, these next two are definitely, I'm 41. I should be able to say all these things maturely and with a straight face, but these are a little more delicate to talk about. So we've got the Daily V Soothe and the Coco Bliss. These are both external vaginal moisturizers, which I know all of those things can be big issues during menopause. So this one, the Coco Bliss, has coconut oil in it. And then this one is water-based, the Daily V Soothe. So these both have some different things in them, but they are both moisturizing products for your lady bits. So if that's something that you struggle with, that's what these products are for. And that is one really great thing about this line, I will say, is, as uncomfortable or embarrassing as it can be to talk about things like that, this product line, it's, focused on the entire picture of health and wellness in this part of your life, perimenopause, menopause, and that includes sexual health and, you know, being able to go, okay, I'm having an issue and I need to do something about it so that it doesn't have to be this way. So they have products geared for that. They have products geared for everything, basically from head to toe, and it's totally something that we should be able to advocate for ourselves about and be, you know, be okay with saying like, hey, this is something I'm dealing with and I want to find a solution for it. I do think it's really cool that Womaness is a brand developed by women for women. I really do appreciate their transparency on their website about what products are going into their supplements, just about the data and the research that they put into developing everything. I'm an academia nerd, worked in higher ed for a long time. I've done my own original research in my master's program, so I think things like that are really cool, and I also think that they're really important. I am one person though, and I always want you guys to feel comfortable doing your own research about products. Get involved with the brand, follow them on socials, ask them questions, send them a DM. You guys know I don't take partnerships or sponsorships super often. I say no more than I say yes. So if I'm partnering with a brand, there's something about them that I think is special, that I believe in, because I'm putting my name out there, you know, with the brand. And so if I don't feel good about it, then I have no business sharing it with you. But I really feel like Womaness is a great brand. Love that they're gonna be available at Walmart. But again, I always urge you guys to do your research, make sure you feel good about it when you are spending your hard-earned money on it too. I will have links to everything I am sharing today down in the description box. I will make sure I link out to Womaness, their socials, their website, everything on walmart.com, so that you can find everything you are looking for. And then of course, all the places that you can follow me will be listed out down in the description as well. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to Womaness for sponsoring today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.